Hey guys, so welcome back to 100 Line Master Defense Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We've reached our first ending in the Box of Blessings route, which had us collect the majority of boxes, only to promptly destroy them because, well, it was day 100 anyway, and the war had been won, so it was all for nothing, really. Also too bad, none of us saw one of the Gi slither out and escape the undying flames. We can only hope we survived Night 99 and didn't actually carry any of them back to the artificial satellite. But moving on, figured we could grab another quick ending before rewinding back further. Let's go ahead and seal the boxes away. See what kind of difference this makes. Will we get anything different? Will this ending last longer than 2 minutes? Let's find out. There really were a lot of unanswered questions here. What was true? What had been made up to deceive us? What parts of the truth had we already learned? And which were still being kept from us? Maybe Eito was right with his onion analogy. Maybe sometimes it's better to stop peeling back the layers and just let it go. I think we were all disappointed that we hadn't been able to get all the boxes, but if we kept looking for them, there was a good chance all we'd find would be despair and destruction. We dug a hole in the schoolyard and buried the boxes there. If we ever really needed them, we could dig them up again, and with them this close to us, we could make sure they never fell into the wrong hands either. Are we sure? Because Shion's gonna blow up the planet. He's gonna die, which means there's gonna be no undying flames around the school. The boxes will be exposed. To be fair, though, they'll be exposed to nobody but humans, because every living person on this planet will be dead. Okay, guys, let's get going. Maybe we can bury the boxes with the fallen, right? Maybe half get assigned to Darumi and the other half get assigned to Kyoshika. We return to Lost Defense Academy. Whoa, what's Konata doing without her mask on? This wasn't defeat or retreat. It was a running start for our next step. We chose the path of ignorance, to keep ourselves in the dark, so we may live to see tomorrow. In order to survive this war, however long it might last, I'm pretty sure it ends tomorrow, but, you know, just in case, I suppose. Just in case the war doesn't end. Box of Blessings route, better off without. Same outcome, really. Okay, let's go for something drastically different now. Maybe. I don't know. Let's find out what the difference is if we team up with Shouma rather than with Nozomi. Can't wait to see that the only difference is the change in our party composition. Because these guys, I'm pretty sure, are more defensive. We got Shouma, of course. I think Konata's on this team, too. Which team will you go with? Shouma's. Alright. Is it going to end the same, though? Are we just going to bury the boxes or burn them? Is this how all the routes turn out?
I'll go with Shouma and his team.
Okay, great. I'll do my best not to slow you down, Takumi. That means you're with us, Kako. Eito might still try something, but the rest of us will keep the school safe while you're gone. Although I expect Takumi will get involved with the battle anyway for plot reasons. You know what to do. Find the boxes, and if possible, Eito as well. Then we just have to survive until day 100. Losing Sirei had raised a lot of questions. What did Eito know? And what was he going to do from here? Did it have something to do with Futurum itself? Or was it connected to the Boxes of Blessings? I knew dwelling on it wouldn't do me any good, but it was hard not to think about it. In spite of my thoughts running around in circles, I somehow managed to get to sleep that night. Well, that's nice. As long as we can get some peaceful shut-eye. Sirei lives on through his banal messages every morning. It's interesting that Sirei dies in most routes. Like, no matter what, the will of humanity is destined to fall. Everyone's here. Both teams are going to the tunnels, but we're splitting off and each taking a different route from there, right? More dungeon crawling, huh? I can't wait to see what we find this time. Okay, team leader, say the word and we'll head out. One of the fire extinguishers was stolen by Eito. Nozomi's team also took one when they left. But we had a fire extinguisher for ourselves as well. That's because Tsubasa spent all night making another one for us, relatively quickly. She did take a while in another route, but, you know, let's forget about that. Each route I'm gonna, treat as if it's, like, self-contained, right? Each route seems to have its own logic to certain parts, which is fine. Like I mentioned before, a lot of writers worked on this, each working on different routes, so there's bound to be some inconsistencies, although there's, like, an overarching, lore that they've all taken into consideration. So, we're going back to the underground tunnels today. And we'll be starting from the place where we found the last box. We should be careful. There could be more traps around. Oh yeah. I don't think we dove deeper into that part, did we? I'm ready for them. I'll take on any danger, any challenger, anytime. Well, thankfully, Moko, I'm gonna be avoiding battles wherever I can. They eat up a lot of time. For minimal return, I'm better off just gathering resources from the tiles instead. We're back. We arrived at the entrance to the tunnels and made our way to the room where the lost box had been hidden. And from there, we headed even further underground. We made it through the long passageway and found... What in the fuck is this? Squad 11 Commander's house? This is Tommy's house? A house? This is just a regular house, isn't it? I wasn't expecting it to pop up in a place like this. It's like we just stepped into someone else's home. It's the size of a doghouse. Is it even habitable by humans? It looks like any ordinary house you might find in the Tokyo residential complex. You've been staying in some funky-ass places, Shouma. Oh, shit! Suddenly, arrows flew out from the walls. Shouma dodged, only to find a hole open up beneath him. Are these traps for killing garbage? No, it's not a trash compactor. Calm down and grab onto me. Shouma managed to save himself from falling down the pit by grabbing Moko's hand. You saved me. I was this close to falling into the abyss. The owner of this house seems awfully mean, but it lines up with the coordinates mentioned in the book. Okay, let's search the house. Be careful not to set off any more traps. Finding the box is our top priority. What if we run into whoever lives here? It might be a little awkward. We're talking about someone who sets up traps inside their home. It's not going to be anyone stable. If that happens, let's try to talk things out first without resorting to violence. I'm pretty sure this place is empty, though. When suddenly, I heard...
Hey everyone! Welcome to my house! Unfortunately, I don't remember inviting any of you.
Okay. I thought you were already dead. Am I mistaken? That vapid, screechy voice sounds vaguely familiar. It's Tommy. She's one of the commanders that attacked the school. But isn't she already dead? It's a recording, you imbecile. This is obviously her house. Her house? Oh, that should be obvious. Of course. Commander live in houses. Commander live in houses. Yeah. That's the association we're making there, Shouma.
Bad boys and girls who break into people's homes to steal their things deserve a trap extravaganza!
Alright, well, bring it on. What's next? We headed further in while dodging traps. Is there, like, spikes in the ceiling gonna slowly crush us? And eventually...
Oh!
Look! Isn't that the box there? This one has 9 symbols. I wonder if that means anything. I know it feels wrong, but let's take it back with us. We already killed the commander, after all. She doesn't need it where she's gone. It's like when you eat curry. You have to eat the sides, too. I hate people who can't finish the job. It seemed like the commander cared for this box a whole lot, judging by how she kept it here. How did she keep it here? Was it wearing a dress and had a microphone attached to it? Does that kind of thing bother you? I never really considered that commanders had a daily life like us. Well, yeah, us and them. We're all superhuman soldiers who fight with cryptoglobin. If you start being too sympathetic with your opponent, you'll find yourself in a whole heap of trouble. Oh, that's right. Shouma is kind of sympathetic to their plight, isn't he? He has been studying up on them. Maybe this is the chance for us to feel guilty about what we're doing. It's not sympathy. I just think I understand them a little better. In any case, there's no use sticking around here. Let's grab the box and get going before we get punctured. That would be good. To get out of there, by the way, not get punctured. That would be bad. The days continue to roll by. It's morning. They should be arriving any minute now. I knew it. I sprang out of bed instantly. By now, I was getting pretty sick of hearing that siren. That's just the way war is sometimes. No use complaining, I've just got to go for it.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Once again, even though we're part of the exploration team, we're forced to defend the school. I say forced, even though we're just going to skip the battle. You know how it be now. We gotta start flying through these routes. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this game completely before the end of the year. It's looking unlikely, but, you know, we'll try. It's nice to not have a dwindling party this time around, though. Not that I'm fighting the battles, but, you know, look at us defending all sides of the school rather than just 5 of us at the front. Because people started getting killed off and picked off one by one.
Whoa, there's so many of them out there.
And I do appreciate that we're not hearing the voices of the monsters here. Alright, well, the dialogue was the exact same as it was the other side when we joined Nozomi's team. So I hope you don't mind, I just skipped the entire battle. I don't believe it. How could Veshnes have survived? Quite the unfortunate development.
Yeah.
I guess that explains who's been giving the orders now the other commanders are gone. So what now? We're gonna keep looking for the boxes?
Oh?
We have to. Especially now we've heard from Veshnes herself that the enemy is after them too. Best case scenario, we get them all first and use them to neutralize her ahead of time. Right. If she gets her wish, everything we've done will be for nothing. I mean, that's kind of how it ended, right? We defeated Veshnes anyway. She had got a little bit cuckoo, presumably because she opened the one box she managed to take. If only our wishes didn't have to be so destructive. I wish there was a better way to resolve all of this. Yeah, the people who've been taking care of these boxes all this time probably only wanted a happy, peaceful life. Just like we do. I think so too. Veshnes was alive and Eito was still in hiding. Not to mention we still didn't fully understand the true nature of these boxes we were working so hard to find. Our problems just kept piling up, and I had no idea how we were going to solve them. That night I slipped away into a restless, troubled sleep. I like how he describes how he's sleeping every night. It was a restless sleep. I slept like a baby that night. Thank you, Sirei. Morning came. In the cafeteria, we found Kako and her team waiting for us. Here, we found this in an old art gallery. Another box? Nice going. Wow, okay, so you succeeded. When we went to the art gallery, there was nada, because Eito had already ransacked the place. I wonder what's different. Because I remember when something was different in the box of Calamity Root, just because I made a different choice, and I was like, what? How does that even happen? Like, it just so happened that this event occurred, but then it only made sense towards the end. I hope there's an explanation for why Eito hadn't ransacked the art gallery this time around, because we sided with Shouma's team rather than Nozomi's. This one's got 12 symbols on it. That's the only thing that's ever different about them. Together with the one the other team found, that's 2 more in the bank. Looks like splitting the party in 2 was a good idea after all. Normally it isn't. I suggest we keep working separately from here on. Now that Veshnes has made her move, we need the boxes more than ever. We'll probably have to face off with her sooner or later. Get better aside has some boxes already. If we want to avoid the worst case scenario, we need to make sure they don't get all 7 boxes of blessings. This about keeping them out of enemy hands just as much as getting our wish. I am so hyped. I can't wait to get back on the road. Right, I'll work hard too. Despite Vestes's reappearance, our morale was at an all-time high. We could win this. We just needed to keep taking it one step at a time. Oh? I'm playing like victory music already? Like I've just won a court case at Ace Attorney. Everything's ready. We should get going. You sure are fired up today, Shouma. Something good happened to you? I don't know about good, but ever since we saw that commander's house, I've started to get this idea. When I go back to the artificial satellite, I'm booby-trapping my house, so Leo can escape. I think learning more about how Futuran people live might help me understand something important. And Hirika says the next place we're checking is a residential area. I might be able to learn even more about Futuran culture there. Wow, okay, you're gonna be like a anthropologist for Futurans? Shouma was bubbling over with quiet determination. Someone as negative as him, doing a 180 like this, has got to be a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Good on him. He's no longer talking down to himself. He's now hyping up the prospect of learning more about another civilization. Good on the man. Residential area. Are we talking the place where we went to on like day 98 in the other route? Or are we talking the mansion? I wonder whose idea it was to hide a box in the suburbs of all places. Why, you can't step foot in the peasant suburb of whatever this city is in Futurum? The box probably came first, and the town got built up around it. And then the war sent everyone into a panic trying to find the boxes. Everyone's got their reasons for doing what they do. Sometimes things just don't work out the way you think they will. Yeah, like rewinding to come all the way back here, just to go on some scavenger hunts. Still, I'm taking this opportunity to build up my bank of resources, so I can't complain too much. I say as I step into a battle. Thankfully, Takumi's good enough he can solo the entire thing. Even the purple ones. Hey, Shouma, why do you want to learn about the invaders so much anyway? Ever since that night in the library, I've been curious where this new interest of his had come from. Do you remember that one commander we killed? The pretty one? With the big honkers? That girl who called herself Ava? Yeah, she was pretty cute. And the way she pleaded with us at the end, she seemed almost human. I know we're at war and everything, but I still feel bad about how that went down. I feel like if I'd been able to really understand her and where she was coming from back then, things would have worked out differently. You might be right. Well, we know he's right. Except I'd chosen to kill her instead, shutting down any chance of that happening. Still, I knew more than anyone what it was like to be haunted by what-ifs.
So, if I can, I want to try again. Maybe we can talk it out with that old man or the other Futurans.
Okay, yeah, sure. We can try some diplomacy. That old man was nice enough. I'd almost forgotten the old man. After that first time, we hadn't run into him again. It was probably for the best, though. Both for him and for us. We eventually discovered the shrine in a corner of an abandoned settlement. Yes, it's the shrine! I think we made it here before the invaders. But suddenly, a figure emerged from the shrine. Oh. Long time no see, you guys. Still the same old stench and dirty faces. The hell were you doing there? Squatting behind it? Eito, what are you doing here? Is that the box in your hand? He was holding a small box. We were too late. So you've been hunting down the boxes too. Ever since we found out he'd taken the documents about the boxes of blessings, I'd had a feeling this would happen. Well, this is the most efficient way to eliminate you Last Defense Academy peons and the scum on the artificial satellite in one fell swoop. To further that cause, I'm willing to use whatever power I can. Yeah, well, there's 4 of us and 1 of you. Maybe you should get ready to go back into your cage. Right. I'm not exactly Mr. Confidence when it comes to fighting. Which is why I'm not here alone. I suddenly felt a cold, horrifying chill. Someone was standing right behind me. How did I miss that? Who is it? Who'd you partner up with?
I am Dal Shah.
Holy shit!
To think we would meet again so soon.
Meet again so soon? What are you talking about? This is our first time meeting you. I promise. And it's not day 89.
Oh.
Here's the deal. You hand over your boxes to us, we'll grant you a swift and painless death. This was bad. Every hair on my body was standing up. If we fought now, there was no question that we'd lose. Takumi! Yeah, I know. Fighting now would be suicide. We need to give up the box and run. Eito working together with the invaders was bad enough, but Dal Shah was a step too far. What? When did... I might be missing it. Please let me know in the comments if I'm missing it, but when did we meet Dal Shah in this timeline? I'm pretty sure we didn't. I'm pretty sure the first time we meet Dal Shah is always like day 89. Unless we're remembering stuff from other routes here, but that doesn't seem likely. I was looking at the completely wrong tab. Weird. I suppose this is also the thing, like when I'm rewinding routes and, you know, we're not exactly going back to the beginning, so it's hard to think about what's already come to pass and what's still to come. We ran like hell to get away from Eito and Dal Shah. We took some big hits that I honestly thought were going to kill us, but somehow we all made it back to the academy in one piece. They, like, attack us from behind. Thankfully, they didn't chase us through the wall of fire. Oh my god, they chased us all the way back to the academy. Can you imagine Dal Shah just, like, tearing after us? I don't even think he transformed. Although, it would have been pretty epic if he was just flying overhead and we're just, like, ducking in between buildings. But from the looks of things, they were definitely going to try something soon. We'd need to be prepared for them when they did. Man, that's confusing. A couple of weeks went by as we dedicated ourselves to looking for the remaining boxes. Something tells me we're not going to get all of them again, unless Eito wants to hand deliver it to us, and then, out of the blue, it happened. It's not as if we weren't expecting it, but even after all this time, I could never quite get used to this sound, and the feeling of dread that came with it. You get used to it in serial battles, I can assure you. An attack. Is it that Dal Shah guy again? Deep down, I knew it must be him. And while we were at a disadvantage without Nozomi's team too, we'll just have to do the best we can with the members we still have here.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds.
I like how Nozomi's team's not here, but we are because we all slept in. Or maybe it's just me. I'm the only one who slept in.
Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Here goes. That Dal Shah guy again. Bringing backup along. Is Eito gonna come with? I don't think he learned the disturbing truth, because he didn't go to the art gallery this time, for whatever reason. Pretty sure the boxes don't tell him anything new. I suppose we got poison on hand. Do we?
Is that the extra commander you guys ran into in the residential area?
The very same.
Yeah. Be careful, everyone. None of our attacks even scratched him before.
Takumi's like, yeah, we tried to fight him, but none of our attacks scratched him. But truthfully, we all just ran away with our tail between our legs. We didn't even try to fight them.
I don't see Eito anywhere. Guess this guy's taking us on solo.
You have a funny definition of the word solo there, Karada. He's surrounded by his cronies. But he assures us that he didn't want them to come along.
There's something dangerous about him. I can't put my finger on it, but it's giving me the willies.
Okay, well.
Just stick to our usual strategy. Take out the weaklings first, then we deal with the commander.
Alright. You heard my right hand. Defeat all enemies except the boss. Do it.
I see. I see. So, this is the extent of your power.
Only for now. Half our team's gone. Account for that, please. Come back on day 94 or 95 or 93. One of the 90s. Not bad. Children of the Stars. I think I understand. You de-transformed? That woman told me to kill you all and retrieve your boxes. Really? Eito, my god. Didn't inform us about his change. But it seems you are unable to fight me at your full strength. What? You can tell Nozomi and the others aren't here? There would be no honor in defeating you as you are now. I am old. If I'm going to fight, I need it to mean something. I have no interest in Veshness's ambitions. I cede this battle to you.
Now wait just a minute. We don't need your pity. I'm an Osazuki, you decrepit old windbag.
Wait, Kurara, don't be hasty. If he gets serious, he'll kill us all. Even my defensive abilities can't stop his attacks. He's right. My successor may delight in endless warfare, but not me. I had a cause once, but Futurum has changed. My honor and my ethics are all I have left now. We will meet another day. You can fight me with everything you have. Until then, keep your blades sharp and your minds keen. Dal Shah, the final commander, turned his back on us and walked away. None of us tried to stop him. He exuded such an aura of strength and authority that we could barely move. Even if we had our entire team together, how in the world were we supposed to fight someone like that without getting utterly annihilated? Sheesh. Is that his objective? SDU annihilated. We continued searching for the boxes for several days.
Up and at 'em, troops!
Day 92. More searching and exploring today, right? Let's work hard out there, everyone. The next box is in the Resistance Village, not the Renaissance Village. This isn't the 1600s. Perfect place for a wrestling tournament, don't you think? We might be able to find out more about Futuran culture, too. Shouma's still obsessed with learning how people on Futurum live. Well, if it's keeping him motivated, it's all good. I just hope he doesn't, join them. Try to rent out one of their houses.
Has anyone thought about how we're going to take down that invincible commander yet?
I want to say just power through until he goes down, but I have a feeling that's not going to cut it. Yuriko said she had some ideas. I think she and the defense team might be working on something. I see. Okay, let's head to the village then. Right. Let's spy on him. We soon found ourselves in front of the inhabited village.
So this is the place. Seems like it. I can smell food.
That old man said his group ran away from war to live peacefully. This village is like that? We might be able to talk to these people. Let's go!
Hey, hold on.
Shouma ran off before we could stop him. We reluctantly followed. Great. Don't get into trouble. You people? You're not with the Sovereign Army. No, we're not. No, we're, travelers. I'm sorry if this is uncomfortable for you, but would you mind answering a few of our questions? I can just imagine, because this guy has no eyes. He just hears Shouma's booming voice from, down by his waist. Well, I suppose that would be alright. Good. It seems like the people from this planet don't throw rocks or garbage at me when they see me.
We don't do that either, so quit putting yourself down. Yes, you make it sound like we're the ones who do that to you.
You're right. I'm sorry. Please stop trying to compare us. What did you want to ask us? We're looking for the boxes of blessings. Would you happen to know anything about them? The boxes of blessings? It's been a while since I've heard that name. Let's do this somewhere a little more private. Come with me. I'll serve you some tea. Yes, we did it! I knew we would be able to understand each other if we just talked. Just don't drink the tea, Shouma, please. I might be able to learn more about future and culture, too. This seems a little too good to be true. It feels like when I'm getting duped by a shady promoter. It does seem too good to be true, and it probably is. Don't worry, we need to start with trust. Let's go, guys. We followed after Shouma, deeper into the settlement. But waiting for us there was... We all ran from the Sovereign Army to live here in secret. If we're ever caught by them, we'll be cut down like animals. No matter how hard we try, war always finds a way to crush us mercilessly. Okay. Cool story, man. Which is why we had no other choice. Forgive us. Well, the gang's all here. Jeez, Eito, what the hell? You're like a fungus. We can't get rid of you. Somehow we're always walking towards you. Sorry to break it to you, but I got this box of blessings already. Eito! The villager who guided us here had disappeared, and I sensed danger all around us. Oh no. We're surrounded by invaders. We were tricked. How naive are you? Why would Futurans welcome invading Earthlings into their homes? I don't know. Why do they invite you into their home, jackass? And if you're wondering why they're fine with me, I chose to side with Veshnes. The right side. To spell it out for you, I called in these friends of mine to gang up on you. I'd like to see them try. There are an awful lot of them, though. I'm sorry. This is all my fault. I'm sorry. There's no other choice but to use our last resort. I thought we'd die if we use our last resort, Takumi. What are you planning? Hey, look over there! What the hell? I pointed behind Eito, and he turned to look. Sucker! In the next instant, I sprinted towards Eito and stole the box from him. Huh? It worked! Your righteous eyes took their eyes off the prize. I got the box. Let's get the hell out of here. All right, run! We managed to successfully escape. Just like that. Did those villagers survive? I know they sold us out to Eito, but I couldn't really blame them. This is what war does to people. They're just trying to do what they can to survive. Well, that resolved itself. I'm glad, because that trick worked on us with that one commander. Egg-laying man. But this time, it works in our favor. Once again, it felt like it happened out of nowhere. But this time, even more than the others, we really should have been expecting it. After all, our opponent had told us he'd be back. And now that he was, it was time to finish what we'd started last time. Alright, the lights flashed, the sirens blared. The signs that another enemy attack was on the way. And leading it was Dal Shah, the final commander.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
He's back again. I dashed out the door and made my way toward the war room. I'm late again. It's just like we thought. Dal Shah is coming at us with everything he's got. Nice of him to wait till we're all here. Sounds like a real stand-up guy, just like you told us. Yeah, I can't help admiring him for that. He's like a work heel, but a shoot-face. This is no time for compliments. How about some ideas on how to kill an unkillable enemy? Don't worry about that. We've developed a poison that will break through his defenses. Poison? I never thought of that. We figured it'd pay to have something prepared. Now we just need Konata to use her ability to make it extra potent. It's a lady's duty to do what the unwashed masses can't. I'll make this the deadliest trap Futurum has ever seen. We'll place this somewhere on the battlefield, then lure Dal Shah over.
After that, it's just a matter of pulling back to watch the fireworks. We thought about using a mortar shell or missile too, but this way we won't have to worry about adjusting for wind. Sounds like the perfect plan. So long as we don't get stuck in close quarters with him, that is. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You know, the power of friendship and all that.
If all that was all it took, we would have won this war already. This is good, though. At least we're not charging in without any kind of plan.
We'll do our best to assist with springing the trap from back here. We can win this, everyone.
The enemy may be strong, but we can't let that rattle us. We've been through too much to back down now. Some of us more than others. We have to fight, and with our skills, our knowledge, and our teamwork, we're winning this war! Defensive battle! Initiate!
A death like that is too good for you, old man.
Whoa! Finally, something different's going on. We've got Eito here, coming to kill...
What?
Talshai instead! Oh my god. Where's Vishnes? Why is no one stopping this man? Every time. God, they were partners. They were friends. They were brothers in arms. To backstab him like this. How dare he? Well, he did say he was on Vishnes' side after all. His hemoanima's boosted. Good on him.
You sentimental old fool. This wouldn't have happened if you'd just taken the chance I gave you. But your hemoanima's really something. I'm looking forward to seeing what I can do with this.
Is he gonna get a stomachache or something, just like Vishnes did in the other route?
Takumi, the next time we meet, I will kill you. You and those other hideous Earthlings will get the kind of death you all deserve.
Eito turned to leave.
Hey, bastard! What makes you think we're just gonna let you walk away?
Don't. There's no way we can beat him after a battle like that. If he wants to leave, let him leave.
Really? Come on, man. Seriously? This is our chance. We're not that tired. I skipped the battle even.
But remember this, Eito. You won't get off with a simple trip to the courtyard cages next time.
No, we'll leave you on this planet to burn.
The death you've earned for taking advantage of Shouma's kind heart will be more cruel than anything you can imagine.
Okay, you know what? Let Eito go. I feel like Hinako's got this sorted. If Eito ever comes back, she's gonna go full throttle on him.
Sounds wonderful. I can't wait to see it for myself.
But, you know, I'm just scared this arrogance will be our downfall. This time, Eito really did leave, disappearing beyond the wall of fire. I still found it hard to understand why he hated us so much. And more importantly, what did he have planned for next time? Is he gonna join forces with Vishnes on day 99? That could be the case. Thank goodness I didn't just skip the entire thing. I was ready to do so because it was all the same. Eito had joined forces with Vishnes. Now, more than ever, we needed to stop the enemy from getting all the boxes. The Supreme Commander probably had some of them already. We might have to brave the danger and infiltrate her base to check. Woohoo! We're going to her bedroom now? Or her house, sorry? But that could wait until tomorrow. For now, we needed to rest and recover from the battle we'd just fought. Alright. Fine. We'll have a coffee. Chill out.
A fine morning is upon us.
Soldiers. You forgot the last word there, Sirei. After breakfast, Hideko asked me to meet her in the war room. What could this be about?
Huh?
Hey, is something wrong? It's Shouma. He went into his room last night and hasn't been out again since. This is like a Shouma-centric kind of route, right? We were seeing his eagerness to learn about the Futurins and the guilt that came with killing Ava. He's probably blaming himself for what happened in that village. I personally don't blame him, nor do I think he's responsible. So, you go cheer him up. He's a vital part of our team. We need him back in fighting form. If you know that already, why don't you go talk to him?
Oh.
I would, but my people skills are, well, you know. Exactly. Come on, Takumi, you can work this out. Besides, Shouma would be happier if it were you, instead of me. Do I have to do another persuasion mission? What? Is what I'm saying really that unusual? No, it's just... I didn't expect you to come out with something so... considerate? Poor phrasing notwithstanding. I understand what you're trying to say. But I told you before, war changes people. You can see that with Shouma and Kako. I've changed too. Or I'm trying. I'm trying to do what's right. Well, it's all we can do. War changes people. Hideko was probably right about that. I mean, none of us were the same people we were when we first arrived at Lost Defense Academy. And as for me, traveling through time would change anyone, right? I mean, yeah, you've got agency now, Takumi. You couldn't even make a choice. A single one during your initial 100 days. I mulled over that thought on the way to Shouma's room. The door was shut tight. But after a few knocks, a voice came from within.
Did you come to yell at me?
Aww, Shouma, dude, come on, man. I know you get on my nerves sometimes, but I really do feel sorry for this boy.
I know. I made the wrong call. A stupid, idiotic call that nearly ruined everything.
Like, he's trying to do good. He knows it's risky as well. He's like, you know, I know it's a risk, but I really do want to try and offer mercy and extend a hand to these Futurans. And then it backfires, and of course he's going to feel utterly guilty about it. And I like that Takumi's here smiling.
I know that, so... I really don't feel like talking right now.
You're not in trouble, Shouma, okay? I mean, of course, this music, the sad music, playing, gets me. Even through the door, I could hear Shouma's voice, and the pain in it, as clearly as if I was right next to him.
Just tell me what's on your mind. I'll hear you out, I promise.
I'm a good team leader, okay? I'm not a malevolent one.
I was naive. And that naivety almost got you all killed.
But we're not dead. We're alive.
An enemy's an enemy. I was a fool for ever thinking anything different.
No, I appreciate the fact that you were considerate. You're not just blindly following orders. You know, we're killing people out here, right? That's not something to take lightly.
Not only that, it was arrogant of me to believe an insignificant weakling like me could really understand other people.
And Shouma, you're the only one who's actually trying to understand the other people, at least, you know, outwardly.
I wanted to be brave. I wanted to change for the better. But you can see how that worked out. We're lucky to be alive.
So you made a mistake. Big deal.
I should have known I had no right to think about bravery or change. I've learned my lessons, so please, just leave me alone. I'm done. I can't fight anymore.
I like how he's got his bag on, though.
Do you know why I came here, Shouma?
Huh?
It was Hideko. She noticed there was something wrong and asked me to check up on you.
Hideko?
I know, right? I was surprised too. But she's changed since the old days. You're not the only one who wants to change.
But
You're just in denial right now because you're scared of failing. I know deep down you feel the opposite.
Honestly, the fear of failure is crippling. It is so crippling. I can totally understand.
Tell me the truth. You still want to trust the Futurans, don't you?
it doesn't matter anymore.
If you really thought that, you'd never have tried to understand them in the first place. Am I wrong?
Oh, wait, what? We're making a decision here? What, for Shouma or for myself? What are we deciding? What will you tell Shouma? Face your true feelings. You can run if you want. Well, you know I'm always going to advocate for facing your true feelings. I'd encourage this over running away. Let's do it. We're a leader. We look after our men and women. Right?
Be honest with yourself, Shouma. Face your feelings and do what you really want to do. Whatever you choose, I'll still be your friend. I'll still support you.
Just have no regrets, okay?
Once you've figured it all out, I hope we can get back to exploring this world together.
I left things there for now. I had a feeling Shouma was going to need some time alone. Alright, well, we got some free time on our hands on day 94. Odd to think about, but yeah, let's get moving. Hey, Bond level 2 with Tsubasa.
Did you learn any skills when you were younger, Takumi? I had to learn the piano and lots of other stuff.
Really? Did you look like baby Kaede in the beginning of V3? Danganronpa V3, that is?
But I didn't enjoy any of it. My parents made me learn, so I did. That's all. Weirdly, though, I've always been enamored with machines. I never liked studying or sports, but tinkering with machines? Oh, even an earthquake couldn't make me stop. I guess it just suits me. I'm thinking of working at Grandpa's workshop after I graduate from high school. I haven't told my parents yet because I just know they'd be against it. I didn't tell any friends either because they'd think I was weird.
Well, they're gonna find out eventually, right?
So, I guess you're my first? Don't tell anyone I told you, okay?
Okay. I'm your first. Good to know. All too soon, the sun had gone down. We'd put the search for the boxes on hold while we were recovering from the battle with Dal Shah. Back to business as usual tomorrow. Might as well get an early night. Day 98. Our quest for the boxes continued. Days passed one after another, until... evening?
A fine morning is upon us.
Soldiers. Sirei's not alive to plug in that extra word on his recording anymore. Alright, looks like we're all here. You sure about leaving Shouma behind? We could drag him out, but that wouldn't change his mind about anything. Consider this our entire team for now. I've been taking him his meals, so we know he's eating at least. The last commander has been defeated. But Eito and the Supreme Commander are still out there, which means we've got one course of action left. To steal back the box Veshnes has. Just the one. Everyone was surprised by her words. I mean, that would be ideal, but do you think we can really do that? We have no other choice. If we just twiddle our thumbs and wait for them, they'll eventually grind us down. But if we can take back the boxes, we'll actually have a chance. She's right. So, with that in mind, the search team is going to have to infiltrate the enemy base, where they'll search for the boxes, and ideally, take them back. Is it one box or multiple? If combat seems unavoidable, then fall back and regroup, so we can attack the base together with everyone as a team at a later time. It's day 98 here to go. Like, there's one more day. They're gonna come to us, or we're gonna go to them. How does that sound? I like it. If Dal Shah wasn't the last commander after all, I don't want any new ones taking us by surprise. You're right about us making the first move, too. We can't just sit around and wait for it to run out of resources. Everyone agreed to Hideko's suggestion. At this rate, it's only a matter of time until Veshnes overpowers us. This is our best chance of stopping that from happening. It's the same goal as ever. Get all the boxes before the enemy can use them. Okay. Can't wait to see how this plays out. I'll be taking Shouma's place on your team. Takemaru, Nozomi, and Yugamu. You three stay here and take care of the school. If Eito and Veshnes attack while it's just you three, well, good fucking luck. Like, it's a day, like, should we be risking this? Like, it's day 98, for goodness sake. Good idea. We don't want to leave the place totally undefended. Okay, but that's as good as... Like, Eito's got Dal Shah's power, Veshnes is Supreme Commander. Sure, leave it to us.
Just come back safe, alright? You've probably guessed, but we'll be taking the bus today. Veshness may have gone to the enemy relay station in this area. Got it. Thanks for explaining. Our exploration team boarded the school bus and set out for the enemy base. Whoa, this place is huge! There's a ton of guards, too! I believe this is also where you were taken and killed. Kako said she could sense a box here, right? Wouldn't they take it all the way back to their HQ for safekeeping?
Oh?
No, it's here all right. Veshness probably wants it... Veshness probably wants it close by, so she can use them right away after she takes ours. So couldn't we just wait for her to come to us? Actually, there's no guarantee that it would give us the advantage. Is there? That's right, it's too big a risk. Now, let's get going. There's a lot of enemies around, so everyone be careful not to get spotted. Understood. You're finally starting to act like a real leader. You know that? Whoa, if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were turned on. What can I say? People change. She's happy. We somehow made it through their security, continuing our search while our nerves remain tense. Sorry, just the way that reads. It's like we're going to the airport, we just passed customs. Like, we made it through their security, you know, we went through the metal detectors, they didn't find anything on our persons. Obviously, that's not what it means. Finally, we arrived at a storeroom and broke through its security. Invader base. Holding cell. There it is! This is the right box, right? Are we sure it's not a decoy box?
Oh?
Yes, that's it. That makes 12 in total. We're still missing one. I'd prefer not to risk opening them until we have them all. The last one must still be out there somewhere. That or Veshness has it. Probably Veshness.
Oh?
If I were her, I'd keep the last one in the safest place I could imagine. I'd keep it on me. That sounds plausible. Yeah, taking a box from Veshness herself would be asking a little too much. But if we take this one, we'll know for sure she won't be able to use their power either. That's enough of a win for now. I thought she couldn't anyway because we've got 12 boxes. In that case, let's get out of here before anyone finds us. Yeah, your giant-ass axe really sticks out here to go. We made our way back outside the base. Veshness was sure to come after us once she discovered the box was missing. The final battle was right around the corner. Such a huge risk for little reward, I feel. But hey, it worked out. Finally, the big day arrived. Day 99. The usual morning announcement didn't play that day. I mean, it's kind of the usual morning announcement in this route. Instead, the intruder alert began blaring. It's Veshness. She's here.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
The promised battle. The inevitable showdown. The final, unavoidable obstacle in our path to survival. Time to end it all. This will decide who gets the boxes. Us or Veshness. Let's do this. Ato's gonna be here too, as a cameo, I feel. Or is he gonna absorb Veshness and he'll be the final boss? Play out that way. They're here. I've never seen so many invaders before. Well, lucky they didn't come yesterday then. There's so many I can't even make out where the horizon starts. This means we get to add even more to our kill count. I'm ready for him. I don't see Veshness herself anywhere, though. It'll be a pain if she gets the jump on us again. She's out there somewhere, watching and waiting for her chance. No sign of Ato either. Think he's just gonna watch this one from the sidelines? He's probably waiting for his chance, too. Anything to give himself an edge. And Shouma? He's still in his room. We'll have to do this without him. We wouldn't get a good performance out of him the way he is now anyway. Anyway, we should get going soon. Right. Let's take the last box and get our wish. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. These punks are gonna regret messing with Takemaru Yakushiji. I'm still feeling queasy, and I think I just threw up in my mouth a little, but I'll see this through to the end. That's what friends are for, right? I'll turn this into an ocean of blood and dredge the box from the remains. I'm behind you all the way, guys. There's no one I'd rather be fighting my final match with. The hype is real.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything to get hyped about.
but I'm in it until the end too. It's like Tsubasa said, we're friends, and this is what friends do.
We'll be the ones to gather the boxes and have our wish granted. I can feel it.
Impersonal killings are so not my thing. But I figure I can make an exception this time. There's a more meaningful murder at the end of the tunnel, after all. And I'll do the best I can for my dear for all of you, so I can stand alone as my own person. In the name of the Osazuki clan. No, in the name of Kurata Osazuki. I swear that none of you are going to die today.
That's right. We're going to win this battle and open the boxes of blessings.
That's right.
We're going to make it to day 100. We're going to survive together.
Exactly. It's the same speech as last time from everybody.
This will be our final battle. Let's make it count.
Okay. Now I'm afraid to skip this one because Eito might be involved, so might just have to do the hard yards. That's okay. I don't mind a little killing.
Damn! This is a lot of enemies, though. Have they been holding back this whole time?
This is probably the most they can send through the wall at once. They must have finally realized there's no more point in being conservative.
I wish they'd have taken their time learning that lesson. I'm really going to be annoyed if they overpower us now.
Then we just gotta overpower them first! Believe in yourself, and you've got a 141 2/3% chance of winning!
I'm glad that ratio hasn't changed across routes. Annihilate all enemies. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I can't skip it anyway. Thank you, game. Appreciate it. Lets me know that, actually, yeah, some shit's gonna go down today. Oh my god, do you know how irritating this is? I have to kill these enemies one by one. Like, so inevitably there's gonna be some that survive.
Leave it to me.
And that takes up all my AP.
Let's roll.
Incredible.
I'm good whenever. Out of the way. Locked and loaded. How's this?
Okay, wave 1 complete. Lots of stragglers at the end there, prolonging the battle.
I think that's all of them. Heck of an opening act.
On the bright side, I think everyone's got Last Yell activated, so there's that too.
Guys, does anyone else feel that?
Oh, is it Shouma's mech activating?
Hey! Look! She's here!
Never mind. We all looked to where Gaku was pointing. It was Veshnes, unmasked and unconcerned, striding toward us with the final box barely concealed in her cape. The pressure she was exerting was on a whole different level to our previous encounters. This time, she was determined to kill us. I could feel my cryptoglobin raging through my veins. This combination of fear and excitement was more powerful than any adrenaline high. Finally, Veshnes stood before us, regarding us all with an ice-cold glare.
So you made off with my boxes like thieves in the night, but lacked the courage to open them.
Have you opened yours?
Well then, the rules to our little game are simple. Last one standing takes the boxes. Violence. That's all we have to resolve our differences. It's all we need. Don't you agree?
Is Shouma gonna come in and disagree?
Was there never a chance that we could have talked instead?
Yours and Shouma's sentiments are laudable, Nozomi. But they're useless against someone who'd kill her own allies for their cryptoglobin.
That's true.
Her mind has become too twisted for anyone to get through to her.
Her and her thick skull. God.
I understand power, which is the one thing that matters. Isn't that right, comrade?
She's just gonna absorb him, isn't she?
Hello, everyone. You're looking well. Too bad you're about to die horribly.
You're looking as ugly as ever.
Eito! Veshnes is so much easier to work with than Delsha. She uses force to subjugate that which is ugly, leaving only the beautiful unscathed.
Right.
That's the kind of philosophy I can get behind. See? It's not so hard for Earthlings and Futurans to get along after all. What else but war could unite such different people like this? Carnage and killing are truly the ultimate form of cross-culture community.
You're wrong!
I thought Vicious was gonna absorb his cryptoglobin, but here comes Shouma! We turned to face the scream, and there was Shouma. He was trembling, but he was on his feet all the same, his infuser held tight in his hand.
What you're doing isn't true understanding! There has to be another way!
Oh, Diplomat Shouma!
Shouma, we're not so different, you know? You know what it's like to be alienated from the world around you, just like me.
You're right about that much. It's true, the world hasn't exactly been kind to me. But since coming to this school, I've found people who actually accept me for who I am. If there's hope for me, there's hope for anyone.
Here, Shouma. Yeah, you fucking tell him.
I know. I'm just a lowly, unworthy piece of trash.
Okay, we're working on that part.
But even I refuse to believe that this is all there is to life. Shouma, let me fight with you again, Takumi. It's up to us to create a brighter future. Let's find a way to end this war and save Futurum together.
Let's do it, buddy.
Fool. What can you possibly hope to achieve now?
Well, you are getting in the way of peace.
Peace between Earth and Futurum? Our worlds have been caught in an endless cycle of slaughter for generations.
Hey, yesterday's enemy can be today's ally, right? That's what the boss says in Metal Gear Solid. I mean, well, like, look at England and France. They used to hate each other's guts to the point of war. I don't know if they still hate each other's guts, but, you know, at least they're not fighting.
Our homes have become mountains of corpses. Our songs reduced to agonized screams. After all the hundreds of millions of deaths we've suffered, there's only one way we can resolve this. Total annihilation.
Well, you heard her. She's gonna transform. There's Ato. It's a tornado tag team. Moko would appreciate that reference. Annihilate enemy boss. Well, you got a little remix in your final boss battle music. Ato with his pitiful 30 HP. I've got 100% voltage.
I can do this much.
You're the last one, Shouma.
Even I can do this much!
Take that last yell. And let's finish this battle. Hey, it actually kind of sounds like Inherited Life, which is the music that plays during the second scenario finale, which I really, really love. So, hell yeah, I'll jab to this over the voices pleading for help any day. Okay, let's crack on. Where do I even start? Fishness? I think so. I mean, Ato doesn't even have a health bar at the bottom.
I'm going all out!
Yeah, you are. It's been a while since I got to make use of this properly.
Flawless execution as always.
Hell yeah.
Say when.
Let's get that defensive potion up.
Let's do this.
Airblade.
There.
Got it!
There it goes. Alright. That takes us to wave 3. Should have farmed some more voltage, damn it.
I can see there's more to you than just talk.
I forgot that it would advance as soon as she gets to like half health.
I'm getting sick of looking at your hideous faces, though. It's time we put a stop to your meaningless resistance.
Ato, you did jack shit. You just stood there with your 30 HP staring at us. I mean, if you wanted to do something, all you had to do was turn around, then you wouldn't have had to look at us.
And you're accusing us of being all talk? You're the ones up against the wall here.
Hideko made you a promise.
That's right. We can tell you're scared. Scared of the hope the box's power can bring us. You're so convinced the world is nothing but death and cruelty. You can't stand the idea that there might actually be a way to make it better.
Oh, yeah, you close-minded prick.
So you push everyone away, keeping them oppressed and downtrodden, but there's no hope for anyone living like that.
Silence, you impudent child! You'd speak of hope and peace now, even after killing my sister?
You didn't give two fucks about your sister, so stop pretending, okay?
Yes! We need to learn from our mistakes. Nothing will ever change if we don't.
I mean, I'm scared Shouma's gonna get killed, and then we're gonna have to avenge him, and then, like, our legacy is, like, honoring Shouma's last wish or something.
I'll show you that even someone as pathetic as me can fight for something he believes in. Let's do this, everyone!
Alright, just please stay alive. Bow down. No. Not even at your grave. Here comes some more of them.
Veshness and Eito together? Brace yourselves, everyone!
Don't panic.
That's one heck of a tag team to form on the spur of the moment, but it still won't be enough to take us down.
I mean, they had already formed the previous wave.
When all this is over, I'll treat you all to another batch of my curry. I've got a pot of it waiting in the cafeteria, ready.
Oh, wow, how considerate of you, Kodaka.
I'm looking forward to it. We'd better finish this before it gets cold.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Shouma, let's do this.
Guys, it all ends here.
God damn, appreciate your energy here. That 5 armor isn't gonna do much to help you, I'm afraid. Alright, the two of you are going down.
One last strike!
2 maggots out of my hair. We couldn't even hear Eito's last words. Vishness was too loud. Okay. Well, we've seen us absorb her a million times. Let's spare her any more humiliation. Eito, on the other hand, the final battle had been the stuff of legends. Now, it was over, and Veshness was dead. What do we do with this meat carcass? I don't know. Can we put it in the curry? Hideko looked at Eito like he was an animal bound for the slaughterhouse. He was still alive, but just barely hanging on. About that, do you think you can let me handle him? What he said before was true. Eito's like me. We both know what it's like to be outcasts. So I think, given enough time, we might be able to understand each other. I suppose I gotta let him do it. It'd be hypocritical of me to say, well, you know, let's make an exception, let's kill Eito. I don't want this to be like what happened with Ava. I don't want to kill him. You are so naive. Just what do you think those compassionate ideas of yours are going to achieve? I think that's for future generations to decide. As for the here and now, I won't give up on ending this war peacefully. People really do change. Well, team leader, I'm fine with it. I'll just kill him if he betrays us again. You said you'd kill him if he came here again, and you've already reneged on that, so are you gonna live up to your word? Yeah, we'll do it your way, Shouma. After all, at the end of the day, he's still our classmate. I spared him once before. I guess we've never really tried to learn more about Eito either. And I've had about enough of making decisions without having all the information I need. So, I've been doing some thinking too. And I think we should hold off on using the boxes.
Huh?
What? But wasn't the whole point to use them and wish for us all to survive? Well, yeah, we're at day 100. I can see why people might find this route very frustrating, collecting all these boxes just to not do anything with them at the very end. Yeah, but there's still so much we don't know. About Earth, about Futurum, and what this school is really doing here. Until we can clear all that up, I'd prefer to keep the boxes on standby, as a last resort. I think that's a good idea too. Are you sure? I only wanted to find the boxes to prove myself. It's up to Takumi how he wants to use them. That's fine with me too. We shouldn't rush into using something like this. Thanks, guys. Well, I guess it's all about the journey rather than the destination. In order to stop the attack on this planet, we decided to head to the defense room. We'd collected all the boxes, but now we had a new goal. To find a way to reconcile Earth and Futurum, and end this meaningless war once and for all. And the first step was to kill a baby. Nothing could change the fact that we'd killed Ava. But the pain and regret from that decision had shown us, Shouma especially, that there was always another way. Making peace with the people of Futurum won't be easy. But we'll get there someday. We'll bring an end to this war. These 13 boxes are a symbol of that hope. From here on, just like before, we'll keep moving forward to a brighter tomorrow. Alright. That's another ending in the bag. Box of Blessings Route, A Brighter Future. Ending 29.